Top whistleblower Julian Assange has released a new book on the fight against internet surveillance and governments taking control of the web. The WikiLeaks editor hasn't stopped his work despite having been cooped up in the Ecuadorian embassy in London for some 6 months now. And in his book on the freedom and future of the internet is expected to make waves, as RT's Laura Smith reports.
You may be wondering what Julian Assange has been doing cooped up in this Ecuadorian embassy for nigh on 6 months. Well, now you can see for yourselves, because he's been writing a book. The text is largely based on the programme he made for RT, an episode called Cypherpunks, when he interviews his 3 co-authors on a range of issues: surveillance, how to protect data, copyright enforcement, citizen politics, drones, the list goes on. But the authors are quick to point out it contains new material too. Assange calls the 3 virtuoso geek activists.
If you're a standard Google user, Google knows who you're communicating with, who you know, what you're researching, potentially your sexual orientation, your
Google knows
religious
more about you than you know yourself.
More than your mother.
It's a cosy conversation filmed with the 4 activists sitting in comfortable chairs. Jeremy Zimmerman even says he insisted on a bottle of whiskey and some cigars to make the conversation flow more easily.
Let's not get into the hacker definition. But the point is that we have civilian lives. We don't see tanks coming into the lounge. Well, this may be a special lounge room actually, but most people don't see tanks or bugs coming into their lounge room normally, or even down their local road. But now we take our personal lives and we put it all on Facebook. We communicate using the internet. We communicate using mobile phones, which are now meshed to the internet. And the military has control. Well, the intelligence agencies have control of that data.
But the aftermath of the episode airing was far from comfortable for the cypherpunks, and it's not seen as a coincidence. Following his appearance, Jeremy Zimmerman was stopped at the airport while leaving the US by 2 FBI officers and interrogated about WikiLeaks and Assange. And Jacob Applebaum is no stranger to run-ins with law enforcement because of his involvement with Julian Assange. Since he represented WikiLeaks at a 2010 conference, he's been repeatedly targeted. Agencies got a court order for his Twitter account, seized a laptop and mobile phones, and detained him no fewer than 12 times at the US border. And all for discussing the future of the internet, how it can be safe for individuals and transparent for governments and powerful institutions.